Tucked away in the forested hills of the Belgian Ardennes lies one of the most iconic and misunderstood sequences in all of motorsport. Not just a corner, not just a name, but a legend woven from fear, history and heartbreak. Welcome to Raidillon. Not Eau Rouge, Raidillon. Let's get the facts straight. Before 1939, the Spa-Francorchamps circuit featured a tight left-hand corner at the bottom of the valley, followed by a hairpin known as l'ancien Douane. The left-hand turn, leading over the red-coloured stream that gives the name its area, was called Eau Rouge. In 1939, that layout changed. The original hairpin was bypassed by a brand new, steeper route carved into the hillside. A high-speed uphill blast designed to make the circuit faster and more thrilling. That new section was named Raidillon, the French word for steep road. And that's what this iconic combination really is, a three-part sequence. A fast left at the bottom, sometimes still called Eau Rouge, although its position shifted from the original aspect of it. Then the steep right-hand uphill climb, and finally the kink to the left that crests blind and launches drivers onto the Camel Straight. The whole sequence is commonly called Eau Rouge, but officially it's really called Raidillon. Yet even today this naming error is repeated by fans, commentators, even drivers. If you want to know more about this confusion though, watch our video Eau Rouge or Raidillon. But names aren't what make this corner iconic, thank God. What makes Raidillon unforgettable is the danger. This is a corner that doesn't forgive. 1 millimetre offline and you're into the wall or worse, and many have paid the price. In 1985, German driver Stefan Bellof lost his life here during a sports car race, colliding with Jackie Ickx whilst attempting a daring move at Raidillon. Decades later, in 2019, Formula 2 driver Antoine Hubert was killed after a horrifying multi-car crash. A car rebounded off the barrier at the top of the hill and was struck at high speed. It was a brutal reminder that in the wrong conditions, Raidillon becomes a death trap. But Raidillon, well, it's remained mostly the same despite this. Yes, the runoff areas have been modified, barriers have been moved, the gravel trap was replaced by asphalt runoff. But the line, the danger, the physics, it's all still intact. Interestingly, Spa did make a change after Imola 1994. That year a temporary chicane was installed at the bottom of the hill, reducing speeds and altering the flow of the corner. It was a direct reaction to the trauma of Tamburello. It didn't last. In 1995 the original layout returned, faster, riskier, more romantic. And so the debate continues. Do we change Raidillon now, before another tragedy strikes at the top of the hill? Or are we too attached to the legend? To the noise, the mystique, the memory of watching brave drivers flick left, hold their breath and commit blindly to a wall of asphalt and sky? Are we waiting for Formula 1 stars to die here before we act, just like we did in Imola? Spa-Francorchamps is a temple of motorsport, and Raidillon is its altar. But at what cost? This is Raidillon. This is an iconic corner. What do you think? Should Raidillon be changed for safety or preserved as a sacred test of driver skill and courage? Let us know down in the comments below. Join the discussion and keep the history of motorsport alive. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the Circuit to the Past YouTube channel and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on our next journey into racing's most legendary corners. If you want more about forgotten motorsport history, we've got a website for you. Visit circuittothepast.com and download our free ebook about 7 abandoned racetracks that you can visit legally. Perfect for the motorsport fans and urban explorers alike. Thank you so much for watching and see you all at the next corner.